I hear the angels singing.
Ladies and gentlemen,
nope, it's just
welcome
Brad.
to episode 460 of the Maritime Paintball Podcast. My name is Brad O'Donnell. With me, as always, is
your king and soon to be legend of paintball.
Just rub it in there, Tom. Just rub it in.
I wasn't doing it to you.
I'm not angry or jealous at all.
You shouldn't be, because I heard what you might be doing this weekend, and I'm not gonna lie. I am just a little bit jealous, because even though I am going to a dope game that is going to be hung out with some of our marketing partners. Intensity Customs are going to be there. Kat and I are traveling together, which I am mad hyped, because I'm actually adventuring. I'm going on an adventure to pick her up tomorrow, because, paintball things happen. So I'm going to go through my mom's hometown, which I haven't been to in like 35 years. It's Hamilton, so we're not stopping. We're going to go quicker.
We can't stop here. This is backcountry.
Oof, no, then I'm going to Niagara. Then I'm going to Niagara Falls. So I'm going on an Ontario tour tomorrow. But then I get to go see some really cool people. You, on the other hand, might be going to Magnetic Hill to go to Mag Hill Moncton Paintball.
Yes, sir.
And seeing some cool stuff that you're going to tell us about after, because I got to look at it. And dude,
I actually reached out to. Well, first, let's pay the bills. Let's pay the.
Well, we're kind of talking about the bills here.
Yeah.
So we've got Moncton Paintball. They're going to be doing walk-ons this weekend with some really, 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 really cool stuff. You guys should definitely check it out. It is a one of a kind in the East Coast, in the Maritime, one of the kind in the Maritimes, as far as I know.
Yes, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna say yes. They are one of a kind.
We got Intensity Customs, and then we've got Moncton Paintball. We've got our Northern Hydration, our fantastic hydration system.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I can't wait to get some more of that stuff. It's delicious.
You know what? I wonder how close you're going to be to their warehouse.
Listen, homie, I am not. I'm flying very light, very limited, on the off chance that I have to bring something home, and I want to make sure I have no problem with my kit and gear when I fly.
Oh yeah, no, I meant like how close is the field?
2 hours from the airport.
Yeah, but I got to figure out where their warehouse is.
Find out where it is. And tell them to bring me some of their delicious product. That if you go on Code Maritime.
I wonder if they get in trouble if they did that. If they just like rolled up to Adrenaline and was like, "What up?" with a bunch of their stuff.
I think that would be pretty hot, and you should send our marketing partners a message.
I should send them an email. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I know I'm giving you 48 hours notice, but." Like
there's a lunatic in town that loves your product.
Yeah.
And Ryan Russell, I've got to tell you about your watch band that I ended up giving to the Starman, and has gotten him out of trouble at school because he needed something to fidget with or something to kind of on. And dude, first of all, my watch band never leaves, but the Starman loves his. So godsend, man. The kids' teachers love it. So if anybody wants some really cool wristband watch bands, the magnetic paracord, check out Ryan Russell's stuff. Danny, I'll see you tomorrow night. There's some really sexy people coming to see you. We're gonna have some fun. I'm hyped. Who else, Bradley?
Paintball Dirt doing his fantastic job of digesting what's going on in the world of paintball down to a newsletter, so people like me with an attention span the size of a goldfish can keep up.
Also, our friends at the VPL.
Yes.
They've cracked the code, ladies and gentlemen. You want to get kids into paintball, start them with video games. They've got a real active Discord. Go check it out. It's a super cool game. And plus, we're coming up in the winter season, ladies and gentlemen. You want to have a little pew-pew in the winter. You'll work up a sweat. You're going to look like a fool. But have you looked at yourself playing paintball? We think we look cool. Let's not lie to ourselves. Yes.
No, it's the amazing people like Sheldon, who just picked that 1 out of 1,000 photos that we actually look good for that split second when he snapped the photo.
That is because Sheldon has seemed to have found a way to get that picture every time. I think he can make anybody look good.
I think so. I think he knows what angle. I think he scopes it out. It's like, this is your good side, this is your bad side. I'm going to apologize now. I have a bit of a cold.
You're welcome. Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah. That was a gift from the Starman as well.
It's that time of year. Back to school cold. right? It's the back to school flu. That would make a great B-rated slasher flick, like zombie flick. The back to school flu.
The back to all these kids have the flu, just turns them into zombies.
Yeah, it's like the green flu. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I've seen The Mist, and that's a pretty good ending in this case. So, too dark.
Such a brutal ending.
Better than the book.
That's true.
Hands down, better than the book. Stephen King even agrees that it was better than the book, but the man doesn't know how to end anything. So,
no, Stephen King makes some questionable decisions while writing books sometimes.
It's usually his endings. It's the endings.
He's just like, he writes the story and he's already on to the next one. He's probably already started the other novel and he just doesn't know how to end the project he's on.
Yeah, Under the Dome is very much like, I won't spoil it if anybody wants to read it, but it's one of those Stephen Kings where you're like, you get to the end and you're like, seriously?
Really? That's
really? Like,
gross.
Really? Oh, okay.
Not gross as in like, ew, gross, but gross as in like, what?
No, but no, I know what you mean. So, as you can tell by the rambling and the nonsense and
we have no guest.
Brad has no guest for us. No topic. So we've got Canadian legends. We've got Moncton doing some cool stuff. I've heard tell of some street balls that are coming up. A mech tournament coming up, and I'm excited. I'm a little sad I'm away for the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to move a lot. I am hopefully going to be able to get away on Sunday to make my way to Moncton Paintball, because I reached out to Josh, the owner operator of Moncton Paintball, and I was like, hey man, I was like, what's going on the weekend? Like, what's going on? What's up? Because I can't go to Living Legends and I need something to do. Or
I regularly send him that message. I'm like, hey, what's going on this weekend?
And he fires back. He's like, oh, I got something for you. I was like, all right then. And half expecting him to just like leave it at that. You know what I mean? And no, he sends me a photo of a very, very close-up shot of a hyperball tube.
Mm-hmm.
And that hyperball tube is standing up, which means the field is up.
I have witnessed it. It is I like I said, I drove out and Jackie saw me just drooling because I'm like, I'm gonna go and have a ball this weekend. And at the same time, I'm like, shit, that would have been so much fun. Like, that looks so cool. But that means that little side project that I'm kind of working on is going to be much easier to get off the ground now.
Yes.
I think it'll work a little easier now without having to worry about setup and stuff. So that'll be sick.
Yeah. Yep. Super cool.
Yeah, we got
that's definitely gonna be a thing.
I saw a ridiculous post. Sorry, I saw a tangent, but I saw a ridiculous post the other day. And since we have a call-in show, and I like to live dangerously, I want people to call in, but don't tell me who you are. Tell me about the thing that almost killed you. That's how I want you to introduce yourself to me.
Interesting.
There are some real wild ones, and these guys cracked me up, and I thought, well, what the hell? We've got some funny people that we know. So anybody who's hearing me and can call in, go ahead. The number's going by on the screen somewhere. Call us, and don't introduce yourself, but introduce yourself as the thing that almost killed you. For me, it was a 1983 powder blue Chevette. It's dangerous. They're terrifying. But I tell you, that's the thing that almost killed me. Who dares send me a message?
I can't think of ever having a close call.
You haven't had a near-death experience. You are a lying sack of shit.
Let me think. I haven't been in any serious accidents, like car accidents. I mean, I got T-boned once, but that was in the city, and it was meh.
Was that your fault?
Technically, I guess. I don't know. I was a driver's ed at the time, so.
What the hell is Explore talking about?
Oh yeah, there was a video about Post Malone was talking about how he wants to do like mag-fed paintball, and he was talking about like he wants to put together like a first strike team and stuff like that. And I was like,
homie, someone call Posty and tell him we'll play ball with him. That'd be fun. I can't imagine a magic nerd playing paintball being anything but fun.
Yeah, I don't know. When I see when I hear about like celebrities and they're just like, I want I'm going to do this, that, and the other thing. I'm like, cool. So you're just going to show up. You're going to drop $1,000 because you can. You're going to play around for a couple of days, and then you're just going to wander away because you're Post Malone. You're probably pretty busy.
You salty bitch. That would
no.
still be.
It's like I think. Okay, you know what I think it stems from is that I don't ever actually care about any celebrities doing anything. I could not care less.
There it is.
Like when people are like, Post Malone wants to do paintball. I'm like, who cares?
Yeah. Eyes on the sport. Like, someone new to play with.
It's eyes on the sport, but it's not. Like, what I mean is that the video we've got, the video people were talking about is because some random dude started recording him with his cell phone at a club. He's not at a field. He's not playing paintball.
Whoa. Did Explore just like accost? Was it Explore Paintball who was recording that video? It had to have been. He'd be the one to pounce on Post Malone and be like, so you want to play MagFed, right?
No, it wasn't even that. It's Post talking to somebody. It's a third party just kind of like off in the distance, like kind of like shooting a video. Yeah, like it's like there's a field in LA. Paintball Exploding. That they regularly have like high profile celebrities at their field. But but it's a lot of like, don't take my photo, don't look at me, don't talk to me, don't tell anybody I'm here. Don't like it rarely comes out. So I don't know. I don't understand people's infatuation with celebrities.
I love our conversations.
So that's where that comes from for me. Where it's just like, oh, T15s, great. Odds are he's gonna get he's gonna look at that stuff anyways, and he's gonna be like, cool, I'm gonna go buy EMF.
Yeah, well, you can't really shit on the old PE train anymore, buddy.
No.
You've joined them. You've become one of them.
Buddy, Post Malone there, he's just like, yeah, first strike team, yada yada. I want to play MagFed paintball, and everyone's like, he's gonna get a T15. I'm like, no, he's not. He's gonna get a P. He's gonna go PE. He's gonna get an EMF 200. Yeah, he's gonna go to a paintball shop and be like, give me the most expensive MagFed gun you got, like give me the best thing you got, and they're gonna be like EMF 200 with like all this stuff. That's what's gonna happen. So, nothing terribly exciting. But yes, now in my defense, the only reason I never wanted to shoot PE was because everybody shoots PE, and I didn't want to be everybody because I'm a contrarian. Because apparently that's a symptom of ADHD.
Yes, but your new sexy is not like everybody else's.
That's the best part. I've got the CS3. Lots of people have CS3s. There are lots of CS3s out there. Mine is the 1 of 20 Revo Hormesis CS3, which means that there are only 20 of my PE, which means it's not like everyone else's, which means I get to shoot PE without feeling any guilt. The downside, though, of having such a beautiful, beautiful gun, beautiful marker, is now I got to drop cash on a good, high-quality rotor and a nice tank. Otherwise, it looks like I've strapped used tires onto a Ferrari.
I feel attacked. I feel attacked with that statement. Until I just got a new tank, fine. But I still strapped on my old rotor. I can't remember.
The rotor works great, and I'm going to run the rotor. But now it's just like now I feel almost compelled to have like the high end, the competitive setup, and then the workhorse setup. So like the rotor and the axe and the tank that I have for that, and then I need gear that's got like drip to go with the CS3.
I've got my grumpy old gun. And my new sexy that's coming there this weekend. That thing's dope. It's going to be wild. A 170, Charles. There's nothing wrong with that. That is
170 is gun. Great.
This 170 is a beautiful gun. The
Yep.
CS2 is a good. I mean, the first I fired Kenny's at my first D-Day. Hands me a brand, like, and I mean the son of the gun, brand new marker, and just hands it to me and goes, go ahead. And I came back and the gun was covered, barrel to tip, like just covered in paint. I was covered in paint and beaten senseless. And I just went gun and handed it to Kenny. And Kenny just kind of picked it up and looked at it and went, nice. And just cleaned it all up.
Is it a fashion show? No, but yes, it is. It's
Look at his beard.
sort of.
He likes to look pretty.
Yeah.
He's a pretty princess.
I'm actually looking forward to my voice not like it sucks to talk right now. I'm holding back a lot of coughing.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Sorry. I'm gonna try and mute the mic, but I gotta. Anyways,
keep that mute button handy, like you were still playing Modern Warfare 2.
Right.
You best keep that mute button handy.
Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I want to actually shoot a video because it's not just I've got a lot of cool stuff to show off, which I mean I love that I have it. It's amazing and I can't wait to play with it. I'm a little sad that the universe was like, here you go, Brad. Here's all this really cool stuff at the end of the season.
Yes, but people should.
Or it was the universe going, you can't go to Adrenaline. Here's a bunch of really cool stuff.
Here's a really listen. That's a pretty good consolation prize. People should go checking out Building Paintball though.
Yes, that was the other one. There's the link is in the description. Go check out Building Paintball. It's a Facebook group where they host all
sorts of events, and they kind of keep us in the Maritimes in the know. But they reach out right across Canada. We've got friends.
They do, and it's great.
Dilly's a regular visitor, actually, and I'm looking forward. It was his birthday yesterday, so I'm going to go see him next week and party down with the fine folks at NME.
Nice.
I still have a gun in a bag to put back together. What is that, Explorer? What
he's got? It's like in a Ziploc bag. He's got like 1,000 pieces in a Ziploc bag that he's got to build. He's got to put together.
Just cut him off before he can get into the story. I like it. No,
he talked about it last episode.
You have season left, Charles. You are a lucky man.
The episode before that, I forget what you were talking about.
We've got a little bit of season left here, but it's coming to the end. It's gonna get a little chilly here pretty quick. We get another month. We get October, maybe a little bit of November, but after that, it gets a little chilly.
Yeah, we get into that weird time of the year where it's like it's minus in the morning and then it's warm in the afternoon and then it just plummets in the evening and it's just so I mean if AXP is going to keep running, if Charles is going to keep the field going,
I'm sure he will,
then I'll try and get it and play. I don't think I've made it. I haven't made it out to XP this year. This year's been wild. This year's been weird for me.
It's been a bit of a weird season for everybody, so that's okay. Things
are coming back though. That's what I've noticed. Like things are coming back. The events are happening. Teams are coming back, so I think the world is healing.
This is good.
Which I'm looking
this
forward
is a good sign. We can accept this.
Yeah. I really think everything's starting to come back. We don't have any details yet, but a field is opening up in Plaster Rock.
I saw you posted that. Stop it! I can only become so. So
only
hard.
What, 2 hours from me, I think. Well, how far away is Plaster Rock from
you? It's enough of a drive that it's a good drive, but it's worth it. I mean, it's a good drive, he says. Driving 15 hours and 12 hours to play. Yeah, it's only like 3 or 4 hours. It's really not too bad. If we made like a weekend out of it, it wouldn't be too bad. Boxo Autococker. You want to talk to Damian Fowler and the Gator Mail guys, or actually not Gator Mail. You want to talk to our friend at autocockerparts.com.
Gene.
Gene. Yeah. I like the name. I like the web page better, but I bet you he's got all the parts you need to put that cocker back together.
Yep. Oh, he does. I looked at the website. He's got everything. You really need to know what you need when you go on that site, because there is so much on that site.
It's the Kenny U pull of paintball marker parts.
It really is. It absolutely is. So we're seeing everything come back together. Like the fields are doing well. Fredericton, Capital City Paintball.
Mm-hmm.
There's a for sale sign up, and I was there today. I was chatting with him, and I was like, "What's with the sale sign?" I was like, "Is that for you, or is that for the crane business next door?" And he's like, "No." He's like, "I'm selling the building." He's moving the field down onto the Willsey Road. So he's going to have, it's going to be his shop, his actual retail location is going to be 100% archery because it's in Capital City Paintball and archery.
Yeah.
But he is going to have a paintball field out there. What
Oh,
I'm a
geez.
little disappointed about is that I used to live on the Wilsey.
Oh, that's right, eh? You
Yeah.
told me that. Oh, Charles plays on Mean Gene's team. Well, then, no, Explorer, you should be getting in touch with Charles. Maybe he can work you out a deal.
Yeah.
No, he won't. Mean Gene's gonna be like, give me your money. I'm gonna fix your cocker, but you give me your money,
Yep,
and you
100%.
will pay it, and you will pay it gladly because that guy seems to know. He seems to be in the know and be dedicated to the format.
Yeah, the man knows everything. Explore Paintball is healing. I really think it is. The fact that he's selling the building and then moving out to like a more wooded area makes sense for paintball and archery. Frankly, I think it makes sense for everything. And he's not going to have to. He's right now. He's in the middle of an industrial park, and like he lost half his field because the land got sold to. I forget the name of the company, but they built a massive warehouse because it's an industrial park. So
Okay.
yeah. So it was just kind of like getting like pieced apart, right? The city was creeping in on him.
The evil empire, just like
I'm excited for that.
I'm definitely pumped for that.
Once it's open, like he should be. He said, I think he'll be ready to rock and roll. Like the new field and everything will be up and running next year, so that'll be exciting. So,
Explorer's just making cocker jokes. Gene is most excellent. Oh yeah, he was a cool fella. I really like chatting with him. Nova's got some new stuff. Nova's been posting some really sexy looking stuff.
some very sleek looking autococker style.
Yep.
Rigs.
The N2s, they've got some new paint jobs on those, and then the new N4, the Odin re-release, or the new Odin, is schmexy. But
I missed that.
Yeah, they did a new Odin, new just kind of an update, and it's really nice. But
okay, so it's like an Odin 4 2.0 or Odin 4
N4 2. Yeah, N4 2.0. I would actually. That's not a bad. Anyways, yeah,
I know where you're going with that.
Yeah, it took you a second, eh? He's got some pretty cool stuff on the go, so that'll be neat to see.
Excuse me.
We are on the east coast of Canada. We're in the Maritimes, so I'm in Moncton, New Brunswick. Bradley here is in Fredericton, New Brunswick, and he is broadcasting from the studio at UNB Fredericton on beautiful 97.9 CHSR. So, hi, everybody who's listening to us on the radio and wondering what kind of stuff you've dialed into.
Shenanigans you're listening to random dudes talk about on the internet.
They're just like, oh, God, CBC, radio, click, click, click. Oh, listen to this. It's the Fox. And then
I feel really terrible for anybody who's clicking through the radio right now and all they're hearing is like
paintball, autococker, coughing. It's like, yeah, great, guys. This is some quality radio here. Jesus. People are tuning into this and they're just like, why? Poor you caught that one. Congratulations. Were you talking to the guy who was playing the music before the show? The show before ours, was he in the booth with you again when I was bopping along listening to my music? Yep. Would you put on whatever he was playing and I must have made quite the face. Was that Propaganda that he was playing?
Yeah.
They're supposed to be here this weekend, or they were supposed to play recently.
Really?
Yeah, recently. I don't know when.
Sabaton's going to Halifax.
Ooh, did you get tickets?
I'm gonna. I was actually blown away with it when I saw. Sorry, we're going on a tangent, folks.
Please, by all means.
I saw Sabaton was going to be in Halifax. I was like, okay, I gotta see what the most expensive ticket is. Right, just because I gotta see what the most expensive ticket is that I can get. It's on the floor, right? So it's on the floor in front of the stage. Obviously, it's just the pit, right? You know what I mean? General attendance pit area. Like there's no seating, all that. It's a metal show. You get express lane, so you actually go through a different set of doors.
Mm-hmm.
You get access to the merch table before everyone else. You get one exclusive signed piece of merchandise. It just doesn't say what. I think it's just like you get to pick maybe, or they just randomly give you a thing. It's like, here's a t-shirt signed by the band or some nonsense. You get a lanyard, and a laminated card because you're VIP. And I think there was another one about like, there's a different area for you to get refreshments.
Oh, there you
Or
go.
something like that.
How
It's
much?
$400.
I mean,
Honestly,
that's still better, dude. That's still better than like basic tickets for YQM.
no, that's what I was saying. I was like, what is the most expensive ticket? It's like $400. I was like, that's it.
Um,
And then I was looking at
Canada's
regular tickets, $100.
East Coast, we're going to get to, like I said, beginning in November. The farther west you go, the warmer it gets in Southwest. They'll get November. I'm not too sure. We don't have any indoor fields here, so we're kind of SOL.
I've dreamt about it, but
except for our friend in Hillsborough who gets 2-3 winter games a year, which is always fun. This is giving you Trailer Park Boys episode, except it's not Rush. No, it was when Snoop Dogg was playing in Moncton, and they pulled over Anne Murray's tour bus to help with the harvest. Congratulations, Charles. I am hoping that it wasn't down on the wharf because, damn. Yeah, because that would be something straight out of the Trailer Park Boys.
It would be. It really would be.
Bubbles has been all over the place. He did a match here. He was at a match that one of my buddies was working, and then he was just at AEW at All Out or Double or Nothing with Adam Copeland. So our boy Bubbles is traveling around. Wear better socks.
I don't.
It's sad. It's just because it gets a little too cold and nobody wants to see paint blow in the barrel.
Yeah.
Like that's so disheartening.
Let's flip this on the other side and go, Charles, where are you? Because he may not understand how cold it gets.
I think he does. He's been to Halifax.
Yeah, but he hasn't been to Halifax in the winter.
I don't know.
Halifax in the summer is hot and it stinks because the harbor is just the harbor.
We're from the Maritimes. We hate it, clearly.
It's yeah, I love Halifax. I love that city.
He's on the same team as Gene. So where's Gene?
I have no idea.
Damn it. It's what you're here for. You're supposed to know things. I don't know.
I know I'm supposed to be logistics, but it's I don't know. Rhode Island.
He knows what cold is.
Well, how cold is it getting Rhode Island?
Not quite as cold as it gets here when our stuff starts freezing, but it definitely gets a little chilly.
Because Rhode Island's like New England, right?
No, Rhode Island's a state. It's near New England, yeah.
But it's like it's next to. It's like in that area, right?
Yeah, there's a town called Pawtucket, or is that Pawtucket, Rhode Island? That's where the Patriots are from,
dude. The coldest it gets in like Providence, Rhode Island, is -5 to -10 Celsius.
They could play all year round, technically.
Yeah. So the cold, according to these historical charts, the coldest it gets in like Newport in the heart of January is -10 Celsius. We get excited when it gets to -10 Celsius in March and we can start playing again.
Homie, -10 Celsius. -10 Celsius in March is shorts weather.
Yeah.
Like, boy. Oh, shit there. You live in Pawtucket. Oh, my God. So, fun fact, on one of my grand adventures for TS, I was driving back from Florida, and I was exhausted, and I needed to pull over, and I was half awake, and I called my buddies because I pulled into the parking lot of Famous Players in Pawtucket because I was so exhausted that I was laughing like a lunatic. I was in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and Family Guy was fairly, I don't even think season 4 was out yet. I think it hadn't done the re-release. And I laughed in that parking lot for a good 10 minutes. Get a visa. No. Fun fact, no, your country doesn't want me there unless I'm visiting. And I've got someone that guarantees I'm coming back.
Yeah. Yeah. You need a month of Facebook messages back and forth to somebody in the US.
Oh yeah, I would need I would need like someone to sign off on my passport for sure. And I know it's not like I have a problem crossing. I know I would be able to cross if I like flew.
Yes.
If I was flying, I would have no problem getting across the border. It would be, excuse me, it would be if I was driving, they would you never saw Family Guy, Charles? Oh God, I'm sorry. Or
Where
congratulations.
am I coming back from?
But yeah, it's I would have my vehicle searched very thoroughly. And unless I pay a lot of money to have my shit detailed like bumper to bumper, I'm probably better off just renting.
Sorry, I'm trying to remember. It wasn't too long ago that I had to go through border services, and I don't remember why.
When you went to Chicago.
Oh yeah, that's what
Yeah,
it was.
but that's not what I'm talking about though.
No.
Like,
But I remember I
present
got
climate,
stopped, and they were like, I'd stand and look at the camera, and they take the picture, and they start asking me questions, and then he just kind of kept staring at his screen for an uncomfortably long time, and then he was like, "Yeah, all right, you're good." I'm like,
yeah. I personally
jumped over the line.
always,
I'm in Canada again. You can't touch me.
I use the Johnny Depp method.
Or,
From Blow. When you're crossing the border, just think about anything else. A recent encounter, a moment of ecstasy. Just do whatever you have to forget whatever you're carrying in your bag sends you to jail for a
I
long
wasn't
time.
carrying anything. I was just. It was like we were leaving Chicago, and it was like you had to get through the border, and I was like, oh, I just want to get out of the country.
I wasn't carrying anything either. I was going in to go on a cruise that I had won, and all I wanted to do was get in. I wasn't doing anything. I was doing everything legal like, except the border guy gave me a funny look, and then they let me through.
Nice.
Never pull up to a border check without pants. I can attest to that unless you're coming into Canada and you're Canadian, and the boy at the border in Calais is going to go, what's going on, Tom? What's up there, buddy? Yeah, come on in. The guy going into the States on Calais, on the other hand, goes, Tom, get out.
I had to laugh the first time I ever crossed the border. It was wild. I was like 19, and we stopped going into the U.S., and the border is very like it's a car full of 19-year-olds, so they're very like they're grilling us hard. What are you doing? Why are you coming here? What's in your car? Right?
Yep.
Coming back though was hilarious because you're rolling up to the border. You got a New Brunswick plate on the front of your car to start with, right? So they already know you're Canadian, or they assume you're Canadians. Rolling up,
you're already a sketch bag.
Yeah, I'm already like half passed out in the back seat of the car, and the border guy is just like, "What's your reason for coming back to Canada?" Oh, well, we live here, and he kind of goes like this. He goes, leans really far, and he looks right at me in the back of the car. And he goes, "Coming back from that concert?" Because at the time I had like a 6-inch mohawk.
Oh God!
I was like, yeah. How did you know? He's like, I seen a lot of guys looking like you coming through the border today. I was like, yeah, man. I was like, we're coming back from the concert, and he's like, cool. Anything to declare? And we're like, yeah, we have like $250 worth of groceries in the trunk of the car. He was like, yeah, whatever, you're fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, if you're Canadian coming in, we're just like, come on in, buddy. Oh, look at him. He's so drunk. Yeah. Come on home, fella.
Oh, I was in rough shape. It sucked. We actually almost didn't have a place to stay when we got to the U.S. Because the people who booked it, because I just showed up on the trip. It was like 2 days before they were leaving, and they were like, Brad, we got a spare ticket. You want in? I'm like, yeah, let's go. Go to the States, bye. Like, before you needed a passport or anything like that, right?
Yep.
Excuse me.
'Twas a glorious time.
And we get there. We get to the hotel or to the motel. It wasn't even a hotel. It was a motel. It was literally the classic like pull up motel where it's got like the stairs that go up under the railing and
motor lodge.
Like a motor lodge. Yeah.
Yeah. I stayed in a couple of those.
Did you know you have to be 21 in the United States to book a hotel?
Yes.
Yeah. You know what? Who was 21 in our group? Nobody.
You? Nobody? Oh God.
Nobody. Not a soul. I showed up. I was like, what's going on? And they're like, and then there was a whole lot of bickering. And then finally the motel owners were like, they're like, first of all, we probably should have caught this when you processed it online with the credit card. We're like,
fair.
Yep. He's like,
fair.
tell you what. He's like, we're going to take your money. We're going to quietly give you the room. He's like,
don't screw us.
And yeah, he was basically like, he's like, what are your plans? What are you guys doing? We're like, we're going to the concert and we're coming back. He goes, great. That's exactly what you're going to do. He's like, you're going to go to your concert. You're going to come back. You're going to fall asleep. You're going to wake up. You're going to leave. We're like, yes. It's like, good.
Homie, you made me feel real welcome, but I appreciate it.
I wanted to give him a 5-star review, but it was just like 5 stars, broke several federal laws for us.
I have been leaving Google reviews for places, just for shits and giggles now. But I only leave them to places I patron. Like, I don't just leave reviews for nothing.
Good.
That screws with everybody business. But like our friend in Ontario that fixed Norm, like, dude got 5-star. If you're in the Oshawa area, you need to go and find that mechanic. I'll post his name in the link in the show description because I want him to get more business. He was so nice. And Mr. Weber is getting Norm all prepared, and the power to him. I have been informed of a bouncy castle at Enemy. So the prince is going to have himself a time.
You're going to find him passed out on a random chair somewhere halfway through the day.
I woke him up yesterday to take him to school. And I said, Simon, time to get up. And he gets up. I said, cool. So imagine when we're going on our adventure. He's like, yeah. I said, we're going to get in the car. Yeah. Right now. And we're going to start driving. I picked him up after school about 5 o'clock. I said, we're still driving. And he looked at me. He went, what? And I went, yeah, buddy. Got him home. 8 o'clock. I get him in bed. I said, Simon, we're still driving for 2 more hours. And his eyes just went, his eyes just went wide. I'm like, oh, poor guy. I said, just so you know, kid, you're going to be asleep by like 8 o'clock at night. And that's when Papa's foot goes to the floor until we hit Quebec. And then we drive the speed limit. And then we just get through Quebec, and then it's not so bad. I'll pull over and sleep if I have to, but you're going to be asleep for most of it, pal. And then the way home we'll have the trailer, so we'll just.
Speaking of the trailer, I don't think I ever told you this, but when everything went sideways for you, and you were like, you'd reached out to some people, you reached out to Zach and that kind of thing, right? Trying to get stuff sorted out. God
love him, yeah.
I don't know if Zach told you, but it looked. Sounds so stupid, but you know the scene from the first Transformers movie where they call in the AC-130 and it's like the ultimate Air Force recruiting commercial done by Michael Bay.
Yep.
And it's just like it goes to the AWACS and then it goes to the command center and then it goes to like the aircraft carrier and then it's just like everyone, like the coordination. There was a group chat of 3 of us where we were just like, all right, Tom's in trouble. What are we going to do? And like one guy's researching like, okay, how do we get a new axle for him? I'm looking into the bearings. Zach's looking into the logistics of getting to it. And it was just like this massive chat. Like even Chad, like it was me in the East Coast, Zach in Ontario, and Chad in Saskatchewan, just being like, we all came together and coordinated. It got to the point where Chad was pricing out buying an axle system from Princess Auto. Just lift the trailer and put a new axle on it.
That was something that thought did cross my mind. Princess Auto, Zach floated that, like that had come up. The bearings that he put in it are dope, and I'm just also picturing like this military system coming together, and it's like this AC-130, and it's towing like a horse and buggy. Because it's towing the Norm, the peanut butter and jam trailer. Like it looks like a peanut butter sandwich from the 70s. Like if you've seen him, I want you to think about like getting a kid.
I've slept in him.
He's very comfy sleep.
He is actually very, very comfortable.
It's like a PB&J, and now I'm gonna put like a little like thin line of jam somewhere on it, like jam paint on there.
You should tape them off. Tape off a line and just do a purple.
Let's see here. I'm just reading. I need an SUV and trailer for my paintball trips. I should hit up Bart from Impact. He's got like 6 dealerships. Well, I'm
Yeah,
going to tell you
so
some things explore about buying a trailer. First of all, don't be in a rush. Second of all, don't buy a 1970s trailer. Buy something from the 90s that's a little more modern or have like basic knowledge on how to fix shit. Otherwise, you're going to be like blowing a bearing on the 401 and finding out real quick.
hypothetically speaking, you could blow bearing on the 401.
Man, dude, it was calling Mama Weber and being like, Mama Weber, I'm F-bombed, man. I'm effed. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna
Yeah.
do. And she's the most calm, sweet woman in the world who was probably like panicking her ass off, but she was so calm. She's like, no, don't worry about it. Like,
But yeah, that's the best part. Like
pshaw.
that we need
This
to
is
script
also
that
the
out and
woman
shoot that.
though. This is also the same woman though that tore apart some poor man on the phone because of a misunderstanding
because
about the trailer.
because she neglected to turn around. That
That's funny. Oh my god.
like that's this your trailer breaking down though is kind of like the perfect example. Like it needs to be scripted out in such a in like full on parody satire of like the paintball community coming together with like, but none of the but I don't want any of the like super high tech military like industrial complex stuff. I just want it to turn into just being like busted trucks, cracked cell phone screens, everyone just like trying to figure out how to get your trailer back on the road, and it's just a bunch of idiot paintballers coming together. Basically, the A team.
Oh man, it really was though. Those guys, like everybody, really saved my ass on that one. Like it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah,
So
yeah. At least I'm just really happy you didn't have Starman for that trip.
oh god, yeah. I listen. I had the sensational one with me, and she was a godsend. I was already in enough trouble. Like I'm screwed. What are we gonna do? I've got to get to Wasaga, and
Right.
awful. But now that I've got that kind of like that band-aid ripped off, the next one it won't be so bad. Also, probably
hopefully the next thing that
keep the old AAA card handy, maybe next time.
keep the what?
Sorry, AAA, CAA.
Oh yeah, I got that with the SUV.
I don't think that problem with CAA on this deal though is it wouldn't have worked out. Like there was no way that was working well even with CAA. So they would have towed it to the nearest garage, which was Buddy.
Yeah, they would have just shown up, thrown it on a flatbed, and took the trailer.
Yeah, that would none of that would have been.
Excuse me.
Hey, you're doing good. You're doing good, buddy. You're holding out.
I'm trying. It's just like it's not even in my chest. It's just like there's like a pinprick in the back of the throat.
Yeah,
that keeps
it hasn't like dropped down into your chest yet.
No, and I forgot my halls in the car.
And you can't have a drink because you're in the sound booth.
I'm in the studio, right?
Absolutely
I know.
no food or drink in the booth. Hold
Yeah,
on.
there's actually a site specifically says what part of no food or drink in the studio did you fail to understand? So I
wish you could turn the camera sometimes.
Hey, there's a call coming in.
Oh, who is it?
I don't know. Let's find out. It's probably going to be somebody being like, why are you guys on the air? You're garbage. You don't know what you're doing.
Ahoy, hoy.
Hello, you're on the air. Like, why are you guys on the air? You're garbage. Oh, I can hear myself.
Gravel and my ex-wife.
Oh.
Gravel or gravel, like the rock?
Gravel and my ex-wife.
Oh, homie. Gravel's nasty.
So 1998, 1999, we're leaving Bathurst, and we're on our way to what used to be a field called Apocalypse Paintball, and that was in Edmundston, New Brunswick.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a nice woods terrain there. So 5 of us loaded into a Volkswagen Golf and hit the road. And around 10, I would say like 10 in the morning, we're coming across the road to Resources. So that's like very much an untraveled road. It's kind of a gravel road in some spots. Yep. And we take a turn and roll the car 3 times and into the ditch, taking out like trees and logs, like, left and right. And the thing that saved us was that we had a Yakima roof rack on the vehicle, and it took the impact of the first roll. And then the second roll, I guess we went bumper to bumper. And then by the time the vehicle stopped, there was like a hissing sound, crazy hissing sound. And then one of the guys comes back and he's like unconscious, and then comes back to it, and he's like, I think the car's gonna blow up. The car's gonna blow up. And I realized, like, put my head through the front windshield, like a glass in my head, like, doors crushed in on us, but nobody's dying. And back then we used to travel with like scuba tanks, and that's how we fill our compressed air tanks back in the day, because most fields didn't have like compressors or fill stations. Everybody's running CO2, so we had like a scuba tank with a fill station on it, and the dial on the scuba tank just opened up, and it sounded like the car was hissing and it was going to blow up. But we totaled our car, and the only thing I was worried about was my paintball gun in the back.
I wasn't sure.
It wasn't crushed. Unfortunately, it wasn't. And everybody survived, but cuts and bruises and stitches. And when the tow truck came, they said that he just picked up a car with less people in it. There was 5 of us in a Volkswagen Golf, imagine, with paintball gear in the back. He said that he had a bigger car with less people in it, with less damage, where everybody died. He said it's just a miracle that you guys survived.
Wow.
That was,
Sometimes the universe gives us some dumb luck. Yep. We get some dumb luck with that one, brother. But
you're talking about the road and paintball, and there you have it.
Oh yeah, there you go. Well, thank you, buddy. Man. That was wild.
Cheers.
Wild. Cheers, my friend. It did make me think, though, about what you're going to go see this weekend. You didn't really tell anybody that Moncton Paintball has the only full tilt, like gridded out hyperball field.
Yeah,
you kind of let the cat out of the bag with that.
A little bit, but it was so beautiful.
A little bit.
But
you
it's
did
okay.
Get a sneak peek.
Oh.
Building hype. Yeah, we're building hype.
We're building hype. Well, it is the only hyperball in Atlantic Canada. It's something that we've kind of had a vision for a little while, and the boys just got together this week, and we gridded out a layout and pulled the culverts and put everything together, and we've got a full NXL hyperball layout that's going to be ready to go this weekend.
Awesome. Oh God.
Awesome. I really hope I can make it up Sunday. I got to
yes, we hope you do too.
Well,
you gotta dial in that CS3, huh?
Yeah. Which, you know what? Okay, the CS3 is amazing. I love it. I was playing with it. It thinks it has way more shots than it actually does, because I was just playing with the trigger for like half an hour. So it's but the fact that I can, like, I was playing with the menu and stuff, and then I was flipping through the manual, and I was like, there's an app. So the fact that I can fix like the settings on my phone or on my CS3 using my phone, I was just like, this is so much easier than flipping through these LED or LCD screens, and just being like, oh, it's a 12.5. Sweet, let me grab my phone, Bluetooth to the gun, and just 12.5.
So can you flash updates from your phone to the marker?
I don't know if I can update through Bluetooth. I should check that, because you can do it through USB, because it's got a little micro USB port on it.
Yeah, it does for sure.
Yeah,
but not everybody has a laptop anymore,
No, right?
Imagine if you have Bluetooth, maybe you should be able to do that. But it's kind of neat.
I don't know. I'm gonna look into it. Let me look at the app. Let me see. Privacy, discover, yada yada yada. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about like, modify the stuff, but it doesn't say anything about updating or.
You will likely need an MME comms board upgrade for the PECS3 paintball marker. This does not come with built-in Bluetooth. Done through device management. Yeah.
So I must have one of the newer boards.
Yep. You probably have MME comms. That's wild.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to get a hopper that
can communicate.
No rotor for you, bud.
But guys, that's far too tech for the mech ball that we're going to be doing. So we're going to be doing like mech only. If you want to use a space gun, you can, but it's got to be capped at 5.5 DPS.
Wait, is that this Sunday?
Like level the playing field. No, not this Sunday. Sunday. But we're talking a tournament at the end of October. So rules are coming out, and then the details will, the event poster will be following up the next week or so.
Wicked.
We're pretty hyped about it.
You know what?
Awesome, man.
I've got my Novas. Oh, for sure. Definitely come out. I've got to go to the beautiful field. I almost want to dig out my A5 just for shits and giggles.
Do it. It's so loud and it's so inefficient, but do it.
God, it's so fun. I love that. I love that old thing. think I will. Screw it. I'm gonna
We'll
dig my
have some,
A5
we'll have
out.
some semi days on the field too. Like I think LA was talking about doing like an uncapped semi day on the hyper bunkers. So
Oh,
I think
cool.
we want to make as much noise as possible.
Oh, I could bring the mini.
Have it resonate everywhere. Yes, there you go.
Wow.
Yeah,
Children
I
from
remember
miles
it was
around and
superior-
safe. Yeah.
When those Angels came out, it was superior firepower because they didn't have firing modes back then, but they were just so effortless to shoot those Angels, and you could hit like if you had a good rhythmic, like trigger finger. That you'd practice, firing with, you could get to 20 balls a second with an Angel.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You
Those
bounce that
things
trigger
are
just
cool.
right. Oh,
Oh, that video I got was just magnificent. I can't wait. It's like I get to go and shoot all the markers I wanted to play with as a kid, and I'm going to get to play with them this weekend. So it's just giddy like little kid. It's even worse because I got to be up at like 3:00 tomorrow morning to go catch my flight.
yeah, that's gonna suck. But
That's cheap flights
Yeah.
for you, baby.
That is the place to be in Canada this weekend.
Oh,
yeah,
no, it's not.
You're rating the
Moncton
epicenter
Paintball
of it all.
is where it is at this weekend. Where
yeah.
you
That's why I'm
stay
not
in
going.
Moncton.
That's
Right. That's why Brad's
that's-
not going. I suck, and I'm going to Adrenaline Paintball. Brad is going to come down
Yeah,
and
you
play
guys
at
are
Moncton
kidding.
Paintball
Yeah.
on the finest hyperball
Divide
field
and
in the
conquer.
Maritimes. That's the only way to do it. Is they have to send the maritime degeneracy a little farther west to bring them back and remind them why you guys left. You left to go work out there. Now come back and play some paintball.
Well, I got to give a big shout out to Jack Angelo and L.A. LeBlanc and Tyler Lanlois for making it happen. These guys put in the work. We probably put in 20 hours to get it to this point. So
those lads
these guys
are dope.
They're after it, man. They're after it.
Yeah, they believe in the vision. So
yeah,
Yep.
you've got
Cool,
diamonds in the rough
great
with those
show,
lads.
guys. Yeah,
Thanks, buddy.
always love your show, man. Yeah,
Thanks. We
I always
appreciate you.
tune in, so I don't always chime in, but I like
That's
to.
okay.
I like to check it out. So
You're always
Everybody
lurking.
should
I know you're there.
go check out the Building Paintball group after the show and
yes,
see what
Yep,
party's
the link
going
is in
on
the
there.
description. Go check it out.
well, I figured you'd probably talk about that and how legendary that win was because you didn't only take first place, but you took the runner-up spot too.
Yeah,
So you cleaned
I'm waiting for my voice to come back so I could shoot a proper video
Yeah,
because there's
Yeah.
like you just kept handing me stuff.
I don't even think you realized what was coming your way, and I just had like a box full of stuff for you, and it was so awesome to be able to deliver it. So
Oh, that
think
was wicked,
the
man.
Universe lined up, and
Yep.
So Universe had your number, man. So
It really did.
yeah,
It really did.
congratulations
Do
on
it.
that. So can't wait for some photos. Send some pictures.
Yes, absolutely. Once
Absolutely.
it's this weekend, I'll get everything cleaned up and I'll shoot some proper videos, some proper photos.
All right, great show, guys.
Poor man.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Take it easy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, thanks, Eli. I'm. It's okay. We don't hold it against you, but we still love you, Eli.
Hey, Eli. What's going on, man?
I will have a good time. I will, as a matter of fact, have an extra sexy time just for you.
I love
There are some awesome. I'm excited. There's some really cool people that I get to see again that I've missed for the last year. So
I am pumped for you. I am sad for me. I'm gonna go have a wicked time at Moncton Paintball.
you are gonna have
And,
the best time at Moncton Paintball.
I am. I'm going to. I'm making plans to bring provisions and just kind of like go up and just hang out and chill and relax and shoot the CS3.
Well, if you need something, if you need a base of operations, you can just swing by. You can swing by the palace. I'm sure the gatekeeper upstairs will be around. If
Cool.
for some reason
Cool.
you need a place to go, you know where my place is.
Yeah, if something goes totally sideways, but
It happens with us.
it does. It does. I don't think there's ever been a single trip to Ontario without something going wrong for one of us.
No. At least two. The one trip we went to PRZ, we had nothing go wrong. At least one trip to D-Day, we had nothing go wrong. I mean, this year it wasn't bad. Nothing went wrong except for the weather.
What? Yeah. This last trip to D-Day was totally like, other than bad weather, it was totally fine.
And that's no one's fault. That is just the weather being the weather.
Yeah, can't control the weather.
No.
You know what? Though it's funny. I was thinking about this the other day, and Brittany bought a pack of like these little. I thought they were butter tarts, but they're like tiny mini pumpkin pies.
You were sad, weren't you?
I was, and then I was like, oh, sweet butter tarts. I was like, oh, pumpkin pies. I was like, all right, whatever. It's not as bad. It's not bad. But butter tarts are better. But then it was like, oh, I miss PRZ because I miss the butter tarts from the pizza place.
Oh my god, that pizza was so good. It's like road chicken.
The fact that we kept the pizza for the next day and we heated the butter tarts on the windshield or on the dash. It was so good.
Just put them in the window. It'll be fine. Oh, he's hacking again. He's getting good on that mute.
Trying. But yeah, I was like, man, it was like butter tarts. I was like, oh, PRZ. it was like this roller coaster.
The PRZ guys were like, what am I, a joke to you?
Yes, you were a delivery system of butter tarts.
Yeah,
butter barbecue chicken pizza.
I just keep thinking of the hotel room that Nightmare, and I think it was, who was he sharing the hotel with that time? I want to say it might have been Ryan Bell. Yep. Because I went into I got into his hotel room and I jumped on the bed and I swear to God it felt like I was jumping onto the floor. Like it was
their beds were hard as a rock.
Mine was fine, but like
no, but theirs
damn near knocked the wind out of me.
Yeah.
Rob
Bidnos, I am going to be playing Sunday. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. The plan is I'm going to make my way right now. As of right now, Brittany does not work, which means somebody can watch the kids.
Just once
that's
she's
pretty
up,
much the only thing I need.
Here's what you need: you pack your gear, and you wait till she's awake, and then you run like hell.
Not even. I'm gonna leave early and text her and say bye. I'm in Moncton. By the time you read this, I'm already at the big stop.
Oh my God. Was that the first time you met us, Eli? That's one of my favorite stories is Brad.
I still, you know what? I still walk past those C4 Energies sometimes every once in a while, like at like an Irving or something, and look at them and I go, second time's a charm. Should see what it does this time.
I didn't realize it was the first time we met Eli. I knew that was the first weekend, but I did that.
I think we had met him online. Like we had like a digital like conversations and whatnot, but yeah, we met him in person at that PRZ. That was,
oh my God, that was funny.
Yeah, that was fun, man. That was wild.
Why is I don't know what's wrong with me.
My skin hurts.
My skin's itchy.
If I stop moving, I hurt. Yeah.
Brad, you just chugged a can of pre-workout.
That was what? Yeah.
And it wasn't even done. It was like half done. So I grabbed the rest of it and knocked it back and just took off.
Yeah. But turns out it's the niacin or something in it that makes your skin burn. If you if you keep moving, it stops it. But that's what they put in the pre-workout or something like that. I don't know.
It sounds terrible.
It's not fun. It's not great.
I've had that happen. I've done the pre-workout itchy dance and I could skip it.
I'll stick to my white monsters when I need a pick me up.
Non-alcoholic White Claw.
Fight me.
No. I'll just give you C4 and laugh.
Whatever. I'll call your bluff. I'll drink it and be like, let's go. No, it's gonna be a good time. Sunday, hopefully, fingers crossed, to get up there and then play with that CS3, man. I'm jonesing to play with that CS3.
Get some good footage there and show it off.
Yep. That's
my goodness. And it's getting to that time of the hour. I need to go and get some sleep because I've got to be up in a few hours. So
yeah, you need to be up on the road in 5. So
that's all I need.
Yep. All right, folks. It's been a blast. Thanks for hanging out with chit-chatting and liking and all that stuff with us. It's been fun. We killed an hour. It was a good time. Sorry for all the coughing and hacking in the microphone. I know it's not professional, but it happens.
This is a paintball a radio show about paintball. You get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for. Yeah. So, but it's been fun. That's it, folks. We're out of here. Until next week. Cheers.
Toodles.